Good afternoon, class 7. I think that you will be fine there and you are enjoying your stay home period. Students, I think in literature, we have been discussing many things like class 7's first chapter that was there and Balodya and me. And I told the story of Balodya and me, and thereafter I explained the text, and then I sent the question answer. So the next chapter that is there in your English literature book, that is the poem. The poem is, the name of that poem is Vocation, and this poem is composed by uh, Ravindra Tagore. Actually, Ravindra Tagore, he was an Indian poet, and he was born there in Bengal, and he got Nobel Prize for his Gitanjali in 1913. So this poem is composed by him. But earlier, I think that as a student, because I saw that most of the poem they are relevant according to your age as well as the class. This poem Vocation, before Vocation, summarizing before Vocation, I want to tell you that you are a student and you have to think like a student in this poem, because this poem is is an, an imagination of the poet, because this is an imagination of a poet as a student. Student goes from home to school, and in the pathway, in the way, in going to home, going to school, from home to school, the student they see many of the things. Sometimes they are very much attracted also, and sometimes they try to ignore the things, suppose that is not comfortable for them. So this poem is about a boy, about a student. uh, he goes his imagination, as well as when he goes from his home to school, he watches many things in the pathway, in the way, in the road where he surpasses. So actually what happened, this story, this poem is about a student. He goes and he tries to become the things whatever he sees in the way. Actually the boy is very innocent boy, and he does not know the hardship of the life, and that's why he was attracted by different kind of hackers in the way, and he wanted to become them. Suppose that he in the way he saw three things. When he goes early in the morning, he sees a vendor. In morning when go to school, he saw a vendor, and the vendor was trying bangles, yellow bangles, precious bangles, stone bangles, bangless bangles. Such kind of activity the hawker, the vendors does every day. He never goes everything. He every day he meets with the student while selling his the things there. So first he wanted to he saw the vendor there. The boy saw the vendor there. In the morning when he early in the morning goes for the school, and he saw the vendor there, and the boy wanted to become the vendor, because he does not want, he doesn't know the difficulty of vendor, how the people try to do the profession of vendor, but he want to live the life of vendor, how this vendor is free, he can go everywhere, anywhere. So such kind of imagination come in the mind of the boys, and that's why he is very much attracted by the vendors. Second, when he comes from school to home, he comes from school to home in evening, what does he see? he see a gardener, a gardener, uh, they are digging the ground, digging the soil, and they wanted to plant different kinds of tree there. So they are doing their work there, and seeing them also, seeing these vendors, sorry, these gardeners, the boy very much attracted, and he wants to become the gardener. He wants to have this such experiences of the gardener, and he sees this gardener, they were digging the soil, and they were planting different plants, and he was very much attracted. In the Ahmed, he comes to home, he take rest. It is night. He has taken dinner, and then after study he is going to sleep there. When he goes to bed, and when he lays down on the bed, his eyes looks toward the sky, and in the sky he sees the galaxy. He see the galaxy there, the guardians there, guardian there, galaxy and guardian there. In the night he saw the guardian, and he wants to become the gatekeeper of the guardian. Suppose that you have seen that the moon is shining there, and there are many stars there surrounding uh, surrounding the moon. So such kind of imagination there is there in mind of the boy, and that's why he wants to become the guardian there of this galaxy, the sky at the evening. So these are the images, these are the wishes of the boy is there, because he is innocent, he is ignorant about the hardship of the life, because he is on the stage where he doesn't face the reality of life. How the vendors they face the reality, even they also, the gardeners also, and this imagination, because it is too difficult to reach them. It is too difficult to reach to the galaxy or whatever you can say there. But this is the imagination of the student. He wants to become these three things. So there are three images there in the poetry, and he wants to become these three. He wants to live the life of vendor, he wants to live the life of gardener, he wants to live as the galaxy guardian there. So this poem is about a student who goes every day to the school, but when he goes to school, in the pathway, in the midway, in the way, he meets a vendor every day, and vendor always crying and is selling his bangles, precious stones, bangles. Take it. You have seen surrounding you also early in the morning. They come on the Shagdi, and they sell the things, vegetables there, and they loudly crying. They can go anywhere. They go anywhere for selling their vegetables, the things. So seeing this, the boy is very much attracted there, and he wants to become the vendor there. He wants to live the life of vendor, and then at evening when he comes from the school, he sees the garden, and they were digging out the, and third at the night. So this poem is about three images of a student. He wants to become there, and that's why this poem is like this. So this is the summary. This is the background of this poem. What is there in this poem, and how, because Ravindranath Tagore, he actually he believes that education is very good to survive, to service the society, and that's why he has written this poem, because you are a student and you should also think about this, and you also should have the experience of the hardship of life. What is the hardship of life? What is the hardship of vendor? What is the hardship of, you have seen many indentured labor there in the way when you come from your home to school there. So such kind of feeling you should develop, that if they are doing this, which kind of life they have. So I think you come to know about this poem, the Vocation by Ravindra Tagore. So I think that this is very much helpful to understand the poem. Later I will explain the poem line by line, stanza by the next uh, term. So thank you very much and have a good day. If you have any problem, you can ask me. Thank you very much.